Good morning, third grade. Today is Thursday. You should be on math lesson 45. Put your name at the top and then you can get going on your power up. Remember, your problems are found on page 287. All right, go ahead, press pause and get after it. Now that you're done with your power up, let's go ahead and correct it together. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 5 is 35. 9 times 4 is 36. 1 times 2 is 2. 0 times 5 is 0. 6 times 9 is 54. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 5 times 6 is 30. 7 times 7 is 49. 4 times 2 is 8. 7 times 9 is 63. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 9 is 18. 8 times 5 is 40. 5 times 2 is 10. 8 times 9 is 72. 6 times 5 is 30. 8 times 2 is 16. 9 times 7 is 63. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 9 is 72. 9 times 5 is 45. 7 times 5 is 35. 3 times 2 is 6. 9 times 3 is 27. 1 times 9 is 9. 8 times 8 is 64. 0 times 9 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 5 is 20. 9 times 6 is 54. 4 times 4 is 16. 9 times 9 is 81. For our mental math, we're starting with 80 cents minus 35 cents. A, 80 cents minus 35 cents. Well, 80 minus 30 would be 50 cents. Minus 5 more would be 45 cents. B, $1.60 minus 25 cents. $10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 1. So you get $1.35. C, $4.50 minus $1.15. 0 minus 5, can't do that. Cross out the 5, make it a 4, change a 0 to 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. So you get $3.35. D, what month is 14 months after March? Remember, 12 months after March is March again. 13 months would be April. 14 months would be May. Letter E. Cynthia finished her homework in 1 hour and 13 minutes. If she started at 4:05 p.m., what time did she finish? Well, we need to add 1 hour and 13 minutes. 5 plus 3 is 8. 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So she finished at 5:18 p.m. F, how many milliliters is 2 liters? Remember, 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So 2 liters is going to be 2,000 milliliters. G, Denise had $10.97. She spent $5.92. Round each amount to the nearest dollar, then subtract. So $10. $10.97. 0 looks at the 9. The 9 says go up 1 time, so we round that to $11. Then we're going to subtract $5.92, rounded to the nearest dollar. 5 looks at the 9. The 9 says go up 1 time, So we got to go to $6. So what's $11 minus $6? $5. H. Calculate. We have 43 plus 29 plus 310. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 goes up, 2 comes down. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. And then 3 plus nothing is 3. So we get 382. At the bottom, we're counting by fourths. Now remember, instead of saying 2/4, we're just saying 1/2 because 2/4 equals 1/2. So we get 1/4. We're going to 5. All right, so we get 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, 1. 1 and 1/4, 1 and 1/2, 1 and 3/4, 2. 2 and 1/4, 2 and 1/2, 2 and 3/4, 3. 3 and 1/4, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 3/4, 4. 4 and 1/4, 4 and 1/2, 4 and 3/4, 5. Go ahead and flip it over. Let's get going on our new concept for today. Today, our new concept is parentheses and the associative property, naming lines and segments. So when we have the associative property, that means we're talking about what we're grouping together, all right? Now, sometimes what we group together is going to make a difference what the order is, and sometimes it's not going to. Let's look at example 1 for right here, okay? 12 minus 4 minus 3. The parentheses tell us we do it first. Parentheses are first. So 12 minus 4 is 8. And then minus this 3 over here gives me 5. If I had done that differently, if I had 12 minus 4 minus 3 and instead grouped 4 minus 3 together, 4 minus 3 gives me 1. So 12 minus 4 minus 3 gives me 11. Notice I get different answers. With subtraction, order matters. What order I subtract things in matters a ton. Let's see if it matters for addition. Let's do the parentheses first. 4 plus 5 is 9. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 9, gives us 12. Now let's do 3 plus 4 first. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus this 5 over here. 7 plus 5 is 12. Oh, we get 12 and 12. It doesn't matter for addition. For addition, we can associate different numbers first, and we're still going to get the same answer. Okay? That's called the associative property. The same applies for multiplication. So if we do 2 times 5 and we get 10, if we do 3 times 10, we get 30. Now let's do 3 times 2 first. 3 times 2 gives me 6. Times 5 still gives me 30. So we still get the same answer, okay? So for addition and multiplication, the associative property, we can associate whichever ones we want together first, and we'll still get the same answer. Now we're going to talk a little bit about lines. Now, before when we had a line, looked like this, okay? And then we can start putting points on that line, A, B. Well, AB, we can call this line AB, and we're going to put just a line above it. We could also call it line BA, and that doesn't matter. All right? So let's go ahead and let's then look at this triangle in example 4. Which segments in this triangle are perpendicular? Perpendicular lines meet at a right angle, so we need to do the 2 segments that meet at this angle. So RQ, right here, and PR, right here, are perpendicular. So we would say PR, and then RQ, right? Those lines are perpendicular. So which lines are perpendicular? PR and RQ. Example 5, let's look in our book. It says, name a pair of segments that appears to be parallel to AB. So AB right here is parallel to what other segments? Well, you could say DC, you could say EF, you could say HG. Those are all parallel to AB. So for example 5, you can write AB is parallel to, you can say EF, you could say HG. Notice we're just talking about segments, so there's no arrows at the end of these. You could also say DC. Example 6, the length of AB is 3 centimeters. The length of BC is 4 centimeters. What's the length of AC? We have A, B, C. AB is 3 centimeters. BC is 4 centimeters. So what's the length of AC? Well, we'll just add them together. We'll do 3 plus 4. Okay? Three plus 4, and we get 7 centimeters. Then let's go with our lesson practice. Lesson practice A. Go ahead and try to start those yourself first at the top of page 291. Go ahead, start those yourself. When you're done, pause, or play the video, and then we'll go over them together. Hopefully you've already tried all these by yourself. Now let's see if you got them right. So 8 minus 4 plus 2. Do parentheses first. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 8 minus 6 equals 2. B says A minus 4 plus 2. A minus 4, 8 minus 4 is 4, plus 2 gives me 6. C says 9 minus 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. 9 minus 3 equals 6. And then D, 9 minus 6 minus 3. Parentheses first. 9 minus 6 is 3. Minus 3 equals 0. E, 10. Oh, sorry, there should be a plus. It's a plus sign. 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 10 plus 6 equals 16. And then 3 times 10 plus 20. 10 plus 20 is 30. 3 times 30 equals 90. And finally, let's compare G. First do the parentheses. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 7 equals 9. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 4 equals 9. So those are equal. Go ahead and tuck this in your Thursday folder. And let's get after some of our problems together. Put your name at the top. Let's get going with number 1. Use the numbers 0.5, 0.6, and 1.1 to write 2 addition facts and 2 subtraction facts. So this is just going to be like what we did before. We just have decimal numbers instead of whole numbers. So then switch it, 0.6 plus 0.5 equals 1.1. Put the 1.1 first. Let's head on down to number 13 and 14. 13 says compare 12 minus 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. 12 minus 3 is 9, as compared to 12 minus 6 in parentheses minus 3. 12 minus 6 is 3, minus 3 is 3. So is 9 less than, greater than, or equal to 3? Well, 9 is greater than, so you'd say greater than for 13. 14, look at the answer to your problem 13. Does the associative property apply to subtraction? Did we get the same answer when we changed what we did first? No. No, because we get a different answer when we change the order. Flip the right C box. Flip it over. 25 says draw a rectangle that's 2 inches by 1 inch. It's going to be a little bit bigger than my box, but that's okay. Then it needs us to find the perimeter and area. Perimeter is the distance around. Area is going to be the length times width. Perimeter, it's 2 on this side and 1 on this side. So 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 2 more is 5, plus 1 more is 6. So we get 6 inches. Area equals length times width. So length 2 times width 1 gives us 2 square inches. So you can write perimeter equals 6 inches, area equals 2 square inches. 26. Which of the following segments is not a radius of the circle? So which one is not a radius? Remember, radius goes from the middle to the side. So RS, R, oh, that's not a radius, that's a diameter. It goes all the way. What about RM? RM. Yep, that's a radius. MT. MT. Yep. What about MS? Yep, so it's got to be A. Is not a radius. 28. Describe the order of operations, then find the number each expression equals. We're just going to write what the answer is. So A says 12 minus 4 minus 2. So first we do 4 minus 2, and we get 2. Then we've got to do 12 minus 2, and we get 10. So A, 10. B says 12 minus 4 in parentheses, and then minus 2. 12 minus 4 is 8. Minus 2 is 6. So B, 6. Excellent. Go ahead and finish the rest of your problems, and then tuck it back in your Thursday folder.